The NASCAR charter saga is heating up, and let me tell you, the details coming out are absolutely wild. It all started with a letter from Heather Gibbs, co-owner of Joe Gibbs Racing. Sent back in May of 2024, she wrote to NASCAR leadership, making a passionate case for why race. Teams deserve permanent charters. Essentially, she argued that for teams to invest for the long haul, they need the security of knowing their spot in the sport is permanent. It was a well-reasoned, heartfelt plea for stability and trust. So, how did NASCAR's top brass react? Well, according to a report recently revealed in court documents, NASCAR CEO Jim France's response was explosive. He reportedly read the letter out loud while, and I'm quoting here, swearing every other sentence. Other NASCAR executives apparently concluded that the letter was not helping the team's cause at all. This fiery reaction gives us a rare, unfiltered glimpse into just how tense the negotiations between NASCAR and its teams have become. It's not just a business disagreement, it's emotional and personal. This whole drama is the backdrop for a massive antitrust lawsuit that's just gone to trial. Two teams, 3 Racing co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin and Front Row Motorsports, are taking NASCAR to court. They were the only 2 teams out of the 15 charter holders that refused to sign the latest charter agreement back in August 2024. Why? They allege that NASCAR is operating a monopoly, unfairly controlling the sport and limiting the team's ability to grow and profit. Think about it. The charter system, introduced in 2016, guarantees 36 teams a spot in every Cup Series race and a larger share of the TV revenue. It was meant to provide stability, turning a race team from a weekly gamble into a valuable, sellable asset. But the current agreement isn't permanent. NASCAR has the power to not renew it, which hangs a giant question mark over the team's long-term investments. The teams want permanence, a bigger piece of the media rights pie, and more say in how the sport is run. NASCAR, on the other hand, wants to maintain control and flexibility. So now, we have a full-blown courtroom battle. The trial is scheduled for 10 days, but don't expect a quick resolution. Both sides have dug in their heels, convinced they can win. The judge overseeing the case, however, seems pretty skeptical. He's on record saying, "It's hard to picture a winner if this goes to the mat," and he's worried about the massive costs involved for everyone. He's essentially telling them to settle, but multiple attempts at that have already failed. What's at stake here is the entire business model of NASCAR. If the teams win, it could fundamentally reshape the sport. We could see permanent franchises, similar to what you see in the NFL or NBA. This would give team owners immense security and likely increase the value of their teams exponentially. It could also lead to a new governance structure where teams have a real seat at the table when major decisions are made. For fans, this could mean more financially stable teams, potentially leading to better competition on the track. However, if NASCAR wins, they maintain their powerful position. They can continue to dictate the terms of the charter agreement, keeping the teams on a shorter leash. This preserves NASCAR's authority to shape the sport as they see fit, bringing in new owners or changing the financial model down the road. But it could also create a lot of lingering resentment and instability, with teams feeling undervalued and insecure. This conflict could easily spill over into future negotiations, creating a cycle of distrust. This trial is more than just a legal dispute. It's a fight for the soul and future of NASCAR. We're talking about legacy owners like Joe Gibbs' family, new school owners like Michael Jordan, and the sanctioning body itself, all clashing over power, money, and control. Even if a verdict is reached, this case is likely headed for appeals, which could drag on for another year or 2. The future of stock car racing is literally being decided in a courtroom right now, and the outcome will have ripple effects for years to come. What do you think? Should teams get permanent charters? Or should NASCAR keep control? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more updates on this developing story.